Well, hi, and welcome to Winning
Wednesday.
I'm Darren,
I'm Elisa.
and we thank you so much for tuning in for the tools, techniques, and technology to help you succeed in today's real estate business climate. And well, there's been a lot going on this week, hasn't there?
There's been a lot going on. So what's going on with you? I heard some exciting news.
Yeah. My youngest daughter had a baby on Monday, so the first grandchild. Everything came out great.
That's
Baby
good.
came out. Everything came out great.
So now you're a grandpa.
Yeah.
What do we call you? Grandpa, Papa, Poppy?
We'll leave that up to the grandchild, but yeah, Grandpa. I'm a grandpa now. But so anyway, enough about me. This is all about you, and we have a lot of great stuff coming up in today's episode. What do we have going on?
Oh, we got a lot of exciting stuff going on today. So we took a luxury real estate forum class. We're going to talk a little bit about that and talk about a couple of the presenters, really good speakers. And then we have my favorite, kudos. So we're going to give some kudos and some shout outs to people in the industry, vendors that we work with. It's so nice to work with so many good people in the industry. And then we have our tech corner. Stick around for that. It's really cool tech corner about marketing. And then we have our recommended podcast, which is one of our speakers in the luxury forum, and you're going to be really excited to hear who it is.
Boy, and he was great. So you want to hear about that. And also we have another hilarious commercial at the very end. So stay tuned for that. So the luxury forum. The Luxury Forum is one that's put on every year by RE/MAX, and usually it's in a luxury location like a Beverly Hills, New York City, different things like that. But this year, like so many things, it was done virtually, and it was really well done.
Really good.
Right?
Really good.
Really well done, and so. This was, there are a number of great speakers here. Tammy Sims, now she's an expert trainer with the Institute for Luxury Home Marketing. And she did really dynamic presentation.
Yeah.
And she went over the motivations of today's affluent buyer. Really just some great content in that. She had talked about understanding the market globally and locally, and then how to enhance your competency. And I want to go over just a quick graph that she had. Heather, can you go over to that graph that she talked about? And so anyway, in this is about understanding globally and locally the marketplace. And there was a multi-page report that you can get. If you're interested in a copy of this, just message us, and we'll tell you how to get a copy of this report. But this is about all the luxury real estate that took place in the U.S., broken down demographically, by region, price, and really critical when you're dealing with a luxury home buyer and a luxury home seller. What we found out from another report, and I'll go over that in more detail, but where our region, the West, is one of the top 2 regions in the U.S. where people are considering relocating or getting a second home or third home. And anyway, she did a great job. The next speaker that we had on that was Jordan Cohen. And Jordan, he's the #1 RE/MAX agent globally, and he was also the #1 agent at Inman Select for luxury homes. And he does, how much production does he do? About
220 million
a year by himself with one assistant. Really incredible. What were your thoughts about Jordan?
What I really loved about Jordan is, so he didn't start in luxury real estate. He actually started just working normal residential real estate that a lot of us do, and he just took those same tools and techniques and moved to the luxury real estate. What's really cool about Jordan is he's kind of a little bit old-fashioned, And when I started real estate, my mentor, I had a couple mentors that told me you need to get belly to belly with people. You really need to talk to them, and that's what he does. He goes belly to belly with people. He farms all of the communities. When you hire Jordan, you work with Jordan. So it was pretty cool. Also, I did a little bit of research on him because he's such an interesting, enthusiastic, down-to-earth type of guy. I did a Googled him, and if you want to check out an $85 million listing, go to his website, jordancohen.com. It's the most amazing property I've ever seen.
Yeah, in fact, when he sold that place, it was one of the highest sales ever reported in that county in California,
huge.
And really, really cool. But he was so transparent and giving on his presentation. And what I really like about it, he goes, "Look, I'll tell you everything that I do and how I do it." And he really likes to practice the concept of mastery, which is what we do here, which is the practice. He talked about practicing his dialogue, practicing his market information, and just being better than anybody else when he goes in for an appointment to meet with a prospective new client. And he's just a casual guy, not a techie guy, but uses whatever technology he uses, and you can go see his websites and all that kind of stuff. But really, that personal interaction, and that's really his key, and just a great presentation. The next presenter at the Luxury Forum was Luis Guido, and Luis is with the Wall Street Journal, and she did a wonderful presentation on how COVID has changed the real estate industry forever. And I have their whole package here that she put together. We'll be going over this with our agents over the upcoming weeks. So if you'd like to know more about this and those insights, please give me a buzz. But there were some key takeaways that I had from this, and one of them was on the millennial market as it related to luxury real estate. And the way the Wall Street Journal defines luxury real estate is net worth of $5 million or greater. And so half of the respondents are considering alternate real estate locations as well as remodeling their homes. And 45%, so almost half the people, own 3 residences or greater, which was something that I didn't know.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which was pretty cool. And that the South and West regions are one of the hottest markets where people are considering getting a second home or relocating. And about 68% people looking at the Western region, which we would encompass that of, and then about 79% for the South. Just a ton of information in these reports. Now, I can't just send this report to you because it's not our content, but I'm happy to. But we can share this internally with our associates. So, anyway, give me a buzz if you have some more information about that. And it was great. The Luxury Institute does just a great job.
Fabulous.
Now for your favorite section.
Kudos! Yay! Yeah. I love shout outs.
Yeah. So we have up Arrow Tallman. So Arrow represented a buyer client on an estate property that we had listed for sale. And Arrow, there were multiple offers on this, like we see so many times today. I don't know, we had 8 or 9 offers.
It was a lot.
On this
it was
property.
too many.
And anyway, she wrote such a clean offer, and that is the reason that the sellers selected to go with her. Just the way that offer was written. Wouldn't you agree?
I agree. What was really awesome about that offer is she wrote it as win-win on both sides. Mm-hmm. So it was so clean. It was win-win. I mean, you look at it and why wouldn't they accept this? It was really, I look at it and I'm going to learn from some of the things that she did in the offer. It was really amazing.
Yeah, and we learn from everybody that we get to work with. And anyway, she did a great job, and we could tell that her clients were well counseled. and that really helped with that. The other thing we did is we had a client event the other weekend at the Arid Club. And the Arid Club, I've been a member of the Arid Club for a number of years now. And I got to tell you that during this pandemic, I've used the club more than I ever have. And people really feel safe about meeting there, going there, having lunch there, having dinner there. We did this event on the patio, and we have Cherie Prohaska. She's the membership director. If you're interested in the club, it's very affordable. You give her a buzz, and she'll tell you all about it. But we had a couple of comments about that, right?
Oh yeah, so it was really fun. I got to talk to a lot of our clients, and what struck me as really neat is there was one client that we have, and that was like the first time that she had been out since COVID, and
two people.
Yeah. So a couple of people. So. And she felt safe, and she was so excited that she could actually go do stuff again. So it was really nice. Mm-hmm. Nice place.
And then next up, one of our longtime associates, Nick Rice. So Nick started his career here, and Nick's production and his sales have gone up every single year. And he really has a very, very strong, good business. Because he practices the referral methodology that we teach here, where he places a lot of his effort and emphasis onto his clients' needs, instead of spending a bunch of money on ads to get things through Zillow and online leads and stuff like that. So because he focuses his energy so much onto his clients in return refer him over and over and over, and his business has been continuing to build every year. And if you're not in the real estate business, what you may not know is some realtors, they'll spend a tremendous amount of money to generate leads, but the conversion rate's very poor. So their net dollars at the end of the day are very low. Even though they may have high sales, they make very little money. And that's not the case. Not the case here. Not the case with Nick, because of the methodology and the mentoring and classes that we have here that really emphasize on how to truly run a profitable and sustainable business and serve your clients to the very, very highest level. So if you're interested in looking for a good realtor, you're not a realtor already, call Nick. He is fabulous. Now, I know you've been waiting to talk about this.
Oh, speaking of marketing, Tech Corner.
Mm-hmm. So, on the one of the many things that RE/MAX has is an online platform to quickly generate marketing pieces. And what I wanted to show you up here, which will come up on the screen here in just a minute, is this is running real time right now on how to generate an electronic card. And we didn't speed this video up, and it's literally just 1 minute to go in there, create this e-card that you can then market as a just listed, just sold, anything you want. And the same concept works for print, postcards, and even we have some for the luxury stuff, very high-end, full color, multi-page brochures that can be created in just a few minutes. And very proud to let everybody know that we have the consulting and training to show our associates how to operate these systems. Or if they don't want to do that, then we have people on board that'll do it for them and can produce all the marketing materials. And it just, the cost is very, very incremental. And or we'll teach you how to do it all on your own, or however you want to do it. And but anyway, it's a super powerful system, and with just hundreds, literally hundreds of different applications and templates to use, and all customizable. Now, the Luxury Forum, the last speaker that we had was Apollo Ono. And he is our recommended podcast of the week. And what did you think about Apollo? Well, first of all, who is he for those that don't know?
If you don't know, he was the most decorated speed skater in Olympic history. So, and I always thought he was such an awesome athlete. He was so fun to watch back in the day. But I didn't know that he was such a good speaker. He's so intelligent and just has so many insights. So,
and a story.
And it has a story about a really
story.
Interesting story about how he got into speed skating. That's pretty funny, actually.
Well, how his dad moved here from Japan.
Yeah.
And who basically raised by what he calls a tiger dad. And anyway, it's a great story, but go on.
Yeah, so he just talks about in the podcast his Olympic success. It's entitled Tactics for Olympic Success and How They're Pertinent to Business Success. So not only does he talk about his Olympic and what happened to him then, but he talks about how you can use that in your business success. So it's really interesting that he has 5 principles that are really interesting. So
yeah, and I won't give you all 5 principles because we don't want to be a spoiler, not a spoiler, but I will give you the 3. And then the first one is gratitude. And he talks about how that has really influenced and how important that is in success. And there's business success is success, whether it's in sports or business or personal life. There's foundational things that I've always found that deal with success. And one of them is gratitude. The other is giving and grit. And he goes into detail on grit and how you have to have just that oomph to get and to push through and do the things that are necessary to succeed. And winning an Olympic competition or in business, you win by the training and the practices that you do and the workouts. And what amazed me is at his first Olympics, he said he could squat 1,500 pounds.
I can't even put my mind around that.
And then the next one, he had to rebuild himself and got up to 2,000 pounds. That's a ton. That's a ton. Literally, that's a ton. And I almost cannot fathom that. And he's sort of a smaller guy, but gigantic legs and rebuilt everything. So anyway, listen to the podcast. He has a bunch of other YouTube videos and different things. And anyway, just it was neat speaker. Well, I want to thank everybody for tuning in today and checking out the tools, technology, and techniques to help you succeed in today's business climate. And we'll have a lot of links here. Go to our website, winningwednesday.biz, because we're all about the biz. And we'll have episode notes and links there as well. Also, if you're seeing this streamed on Facebook, we'll have those posted down below, and past episodes. And we have some other videos too that really will help you with those techniques and additional tools. And I know you had something you wanted to.
Oh yeah, I got you a present. I got him a present. It's so cool. So luxury real estate, right? That was our topic today. Well, I got something for our next $1.5 million listing. Are you ready for it?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Okay.
So
you're gonna like this a lot.
Okay. So indoor. Well, with the way real estate is going up in value so much, I wouldn't be surprised if we'll need to use that on something that may not have indoor plumbing from the outside, and that's $1.5 million. So anyway, you're killing me. Stay tuned. Watch the commercial. It's hilarious, and we will see you next Wednesday, same time, same station. Have a great week.
Meet the complainer. This complainer asserts that the RE/MAX brand is too successful, he's claiming it's unfair to go up against RE/MAX. Mr. RE/MAX asserts that the complainer has a point. It's the sweaty guy that fell.
little sweaty.
versus the RE/MAX agent that just wants to get out there and sell.
This is when I ask the questions.
You may proceed.
Sweet Mr. RE/MAX. If that's your real name.
You know that's not my name.
I know it's not, but everybody knows who you are, Mr. RE/MAX. Everybody. What with your national commercials, your ginormous conventions, all that global market share? So let me ask you something. How's the little guy supposed to compete with that?
Is he the little guy?
He's the little guy.
Well, RE/MAX is kind of the little guy too, because each RE/MAX office is independently owned and operated. I would think of us as the little guy with the big brand.
Everybody hear that? RE/MAX is the little guy and the big guy. Objection.
Wait a minute, are you objecting to yourself?
Sustained hearsay.
It doesn't work that way.
Leading the witness. I strike to move. Move to strike. To strike a pose. What is it? One of those striking things. I bust a move, Your Honor.
You're doing great.
Thank you. First time.
Are you done yet?
Yeah, I'm done with that part. But I'm just getting started, with you anyway. I'd like to bring to the court's attention and submit into evidence Mark's face. His sad, sad little real estate agent face. No, he doesn't work for RE/MAX. He doesn't. But everywhere he goes, he's surrounded by RE/MAX branding. He'll look to the left. What's there? That's a billboard. Looks to the right. Oh, it's a RE/MAX balloon for some reason. He could even leave the country, and he still sees RE/MAX everywhere. Everywhere. I submit to you, Mr. RE/MAX, why don't you like Mark?
I don't know Mark.
Exactly. Nobody does. Sure, Mark gets a sign-on bonus. Sure, Mark gets some stock options, but his phone is not ringing because without brand awareness, he has no friends. None. He's friendless. How's that make you feel, Mark? Don't answer that, because you don't have to. He feels bad.
Maybe if Mark joined RE/MAX, it'd cheer him up.
Oh, objection!
Overruled.
Sustained?
Oh, you know what? RE/MAX wins. Case closed.
May I approach the bench?
No, you may not.
Well, then you're in contempt.
You're out of order. Bailiff!
Mr. RE/MAX,